Hi, I am Priyavashni, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science from Dr. SNS Rajalakshmi College of Arts and Science. Now today we are discussing about the stage 2 in the stages of project scheduling, that is in risk analysis. So the second stage is risk analysis. Risk is any uncertain event that may affect the project success. So good project manager don't wait for a problem to occur. They identify the possible problems in advance. Common risk requirement changes. A customer may request a new features during the development. So example, a library suddenly asks for online book reservation functionality. So this increases the workload, right? So next is in resource shortage. Suppose the only developer becomes sick for 2 weeks. The project schedule will be affected. Next is in technical complexity. The development team may face difficulties learning a new technology. This can increase the development time. So next is in budget overrun. Sometimes actual cost exceed estimated cost. So this can create the financial problems. Benefit of risk analysis: reduce the uncertainty, improve decision making, prevents major delays, increases the project success rate. So risk analysis is like carrying an umbrella when rain is possible. So you prepare before the problem occurs. Next is resource allocation. So resource allocation means assigning available resources to project activities. Types of resources: human resources, project manager, developer, tester. Hardware resources are computers and servers. Software resources are programming software, databases, testing tools. Financial resources are budget and then maintenance cost. Example, if coding requires Java expertise, an experienced Java developer should be assigned, right? If testing requires automation tools, those tools should be provided. Proper resource allocation improves the productivity and reduce the delays. Next is in stage 4, schedule production. So now let's move to the fourth and then final stage of project scheduling, which is the schedule production. So after identifying the activities, analyzing risk and allocating resources, the project manager prepare the final project schedule. This schedule acts as a complete roadmap for the project team. What does the schedule include? Start date of each activity, end date of each activity, duration of task, assign resources, project milestones. So example, suppose we are developing a library management system. Activity duration: requirement gathering 1 week, system design 1 week, coding for 4 weeks, testing 2 weeks, deployment takes 1 week. So this schedule clearly shows when each activity begins and ends. Benefits of schedule production: better monitoring, managers can easily track progress. Better communication, every team member knows their responsibilities. Easier control: if a task is delayed, corrective action can be taken immediately. So improved productivity, resources are utilized efficiently. So thus schedule production transform planning into a practical and executable timeline. Next is Gantt chart. So after creating the schedule, project managers uses tools such as Gantt chart and PERT charts to represent the project activities. So the Gantt chart is a graphical representation of project activity using the horizontal bars. So the horizontal axis represents the time and then vertical axis represent the project activities. So activity duration: requirement week is 1, design week is 2, coding week 3 to 6, and testing week 7 to 8, deployment week is 9. Each activity shown as a bar extending over its duration. So advantages of Gantt chart: easy to understand, even non-technical people can understand it, right? So track the progress, completed task can be compared with the planned task. So delays: the manager can quickly identify the delayed activity. Real life example we take, okay, consider organization a college cultural event, okay. Activities like venue booking, poster design, registration, event conduct. So can all be represented using the Gantt chart to monitor the progress. Next is in PERT chart. PERT stands for Program Evaluation Review Technique. Unlike Gantt chart, PERT chart are focus on relationship between activities. So it represents using the network diagram. Example, requirement analysis, system design, coding, testing and deployment. The PERT chart shows when the activity depend on other activities. Next is in critical path. One important concept in PERT is the critical path. The critical path is the longest sequence of activities that determines the minimum completion time of the project. So if any activity of the critical path is delayed, the entire project gets delayed. Advantage of PERT is identify the dependencies, helps in risk analysis and time analysis, useful for large project, find the critical activities. Difference between the Gantt and PERT. So time oriented dependencies oriented using bars, using networks and diagrams, easy to read, better for complex project. Track progress, identifies critical path. Therefore both charts are important tools for project scheduling. Next is a case study. Let us understand the complete schedule process using the real world example. The case study is a library management system. Project scenario: software company is assigned a develop library management system. This project must be completed within 3 months. Available resource one developer and one tester. The system should be perform book management, student management, book issue and return, search functionality, report generation. Stage 1: activity identification and sequencing. The team first identify all the project activities: requirement gathering, system design, database design, coding, testing and deployment. So those activities are arranged in the following sequences: requirement design, database design, coding, testing, deployment. So they ensures the logical flow of work. Stage 2 is the risk analysis. The team identify the possible risk. Risk 1 is an requirement changes. The library may request a new feature during the development. Risk 2: developer unavailability. Since only one developer is available, any absence may delay the project. Technical problem testing, mitigation, risk mitigation. So resource 3 is a resource allocation. Developer responsibility, system design, database design, coding, bug fixing. Tester responsibility, test case preparation, functional testing, defect reporting, retesting. So resources are assigned according to their skills and availability. Stage 4 is a schedule production. The final schedule is prepared. Month 1: requirement gathering, system design, database. Month 2 is a coding module development. Okay, the month 3 in testing, bug fixing, deployment. By following the schedule properly, the project can be completed within the 3-month deadline. This case study clearly demonstrates how all 4 stages of project scheduling work together to achieve the successful project completion. Conclusion: to conclude the project, scheduling is an essential part of software project management. The 4 stages: activity identification and sequencing, risk analysis, resource allocation and schedule project production. So these stages help organization completion projects on time, control cost, manage risk effectively, improve project quality. A well-planned schedule is the key to successful project execution. Thank you.